Hey Insurance, this is Tony Cañas, and today I want to talk to you about a little thought experiment I've been playing with. I call this the framework to revolutionize a conservative industry in 7 easy steps. First of all, let's be super clear. This is a completely theoretical / hypothetical framework that, as far as I know, has never been tried before. I am not advocating for trying something. I'm just saying this is interesting to think about. But I do think that it makes sense and it should work, especially to bring about real change in areas such as diversity, equity, and inclusion, in areas such as turning an industry into a leader in the war against climate change. First of all, a few assumptions. Number one, the industry needs to depend largely on white-collar knowledge workers. Number two, the industry hasn't done a great job on attracting and retaining the newer generation, so there's more demand than supply for talent. Number three, this talent market on balance has created a talent war, where young talent with 2 to 3 years of experience is in high demand and unemployment in the industry is well below national average and well below 4%. Number four, geography no longer matters because a global pandemic pushed the entire industry workforce to be remote for an extended period of time. If those characteristics are true, then I suggest the following steps. Step one, use social media and other tools to identify other like-minded, passionate people within the company. Step two, do a lot of research and find the few C-level executives in the industry who seem particularly enlightened and open-minded. Likely, they'll be baby boomers 5 to 10 years away from retirement. Step three, gain the support of the employee resource groups. Step four, do a ton of research and start presenting to management about the business case for whatever change you're trying to bring. And I want to be super clear. I mean the business case. We can't try to sell diversity and inclusion on it being the right thing to do. We also need to prove that it needs to be the right thing for the business, and it needs to be profitable in the long term. It needs to be almost unavoidable in the long term. Same thing goes for being leaders in climate change. Do a ton of research and start presenting to management about the business case for whatever change you're trying to bring. Step five, identify a network with the high potential early executives, likely Gen Xers, who stand to inherit the highest positions of power as the current leadership retires and earn their support for the changes you seek. Step six, once the time is right, organize with other millennials and Gen Zers who are passionate about the same issues that you are to start pressuring management to bring real, measurable change. Step seven, if management is unresponsive, don't be afraid to shop around for a better culture fit. After all, in an employee's market, mostly free of geographic constraints, you hold an immense amount of power. Talent holds an immense amount of power, even more than you realize, and even more when we act collectively. Just a little something to think about. I hope that this was useful, and I'd love to hear your comments below. If there's anything in my message that really resonated with you and you want to have a one-on-one conversation, send me a message. Thank you for tuning in.